Hey, I'm Alex with ToolRev, and this is Dewalt's 60-volt brushless reciprocating saw. It's part of the new Flexvolt line introduced last fall 2016, which is when I picked it up to replace my 11-amp corded Makita. I was already using Dewalt's battery platform, so for me it was a choice between the heavyweight 60-volt and the lightweight 20-volt saw. Since then, they've released a new 20-volt brushless compact. So I have them all here so we can do a comparison to see if this really has the corded power Dewalt claims. And if so, is it worth the extra weight over these 20-volt saws? And how do these 20 volts compare to each other? As far as features go, these are really similar saws. They all have a variable speed trigger with a 1 1/8 inch stroke length, including the Makita. These two go from 0 to 3,000 strokes per minute. This is 0 to 2,900 strokes per minute, and that is 0 to 2,800. So they're pretty much the same. These three have a lock off switch, and on these two you have a red mark that tells you when the saw is hot, where this one just has a black button. The Makita has a lock on switch, which is really cool. They all have a pivoting shoe, but this one and the Makita have an adjustable shoe in or out. They all have a toolless blade change. This is the mechanism for the Dewalts. The only difference between this one and these is the spring for this is a little better on this bigger one. They all allow you to put the blade in right side up or upside down, but these two have a 4-position blade change, so you can also put the blade in horizontally left or right. As far as weight goes, without the battery, this is 5 pounds, this is 6 pounds, this is 7.8 pounds, and the Makita is 7 pounds. These Flexvolt 6-amp-hour batteries weigh about 2.5 pounds, which is about a pound heavier than the 5-amp-hour XRs. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 9-amp-hour battery in all of these, a fresh 9-amp-hour battery in all of these with a fresh blade, and we'll do a couple of cuts through this Paralam, which is a real battery killer, to check for vibration and for speed of cut. So that was interesting. The Flexvolt was the fastest and most comfortable by far. I had to make 3 cuts with this one because it couldn't handle the same amount of pressure as the other saws without stalling. It ran better with less pressure, but still stalled a couple of times, as did the compact. Between these two, I'd say the compact is worth the upgrade over this one. It has a bit less vibration, at least the same amount of power. Should have a better runtime with the brushless motor. Weighs a pound less, can fit between studs, and has a work light. This one I've had for a little over a year, no problems, no stalls. The weight hasn't been an issue. I wish it had a rafter hook. It can be battery hungry. Using it to do some light demo on wood framing, I've burned through 3 6 amps and a half a 9-amp-hour battery by lunch. I'd say it's worth the extra weight over these saws for framers and carpenters, for plumbers, electricians, tile, drywall, and flooring guys already on Dewalt's battery platform. The compact might be the way to go. Whichever one you get, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.